Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 loadouts used in Warzone. Now this is because most of the guns have been buffed or nerfed. Now I have no idea what the meta is, but I do know one gun that is the meta, the Stoner, and that is in one of these loadouts I will be showing you. But the Stoner is shredding right now, but let's just get on with the video. And before we get into this, please do hit the like button and please do subscribe, as it does help grow my channel and get me noticed a lot more. But yeah, let's get straight into these, and yeah, let's just get straight into this video and let's get straight into the classes. Right, so class number 1 we got the Kilo and the MP5. Now the MP5 is a little bit different than the one I showed you before, but the Kilo is exactly the same with the monolith suppressor, the Singard, arms 90.8 barrel, the VLK optic, the 6 round mag, and the tactical, no not tactical, commando foregrip. With the commando foregrip instead of the tactical underbarrel. This is honestly one of the best ARs used in the game as medium range. Long range it doesn't really do that much damage, but medium and close range it melts, it beams. Now the MP5 is a little bit different than the hipfire build. You've got the monolithic integral suppressor, the Merc foregrip, the 10mm auto 30 round mag. Now this does increase the damage and range, but it does take down the fire rate and recoil control, but you don't really need them because this gun is a bit of a powerhouse when it comes to doing damage. You've got the sleight of hand and the F-Tac collapsible stock, because sleight of hand you need it with the 30 round mags because it does reload very slowly. But one thing with this gun is that it does have a little bit of recoil. That's what you got in the Merc foregrip to give it that recoil control and hip fire accuracy. But you will need to practice a lot with this before you get used to it, because it isn't a medium range gun. It is a very, very close range gun that does a high damage, but sleight of hand is on because then you need to reload really quickly when you get in the fight, so that's why. Alright, so loadout number 2, we've got the OTS-9 and the Kar98. Now this is a very, very decent loadout. It's a very good one that I would like to use a lot, but I don't. We've got the Grease Presser on the OTS-9, we've got the Tarsals Barrel, the Titanium Spotlight, the KGB Skeletal Stock, which is the bottom one, and the VDV 40 round fast mag. Now this, for a lot of the Cold War guns, it is just copy and paste. It is just use the exact same attachments on these, but this gun has great fire rate and great time to kill. Is that it? It's got great time to kill damage, which is one of the best SMGs to use in the game right now. With the Kar98, exactly the same attachments: monolith suppressor, the bottom barrel, tac laser, sniper scope, and the stipple grip tape. Alright, so number 3 we've got the Cold War AK-47 and the Tundra. But one thing with this AK is that it's not a long range gun. It is a medium or close range gun, making it pretty much like an SMG if you want to use it like that. So we've got the suppressor, the Spetsnaz grip, because you know the recoil's there and you can see it and it is better. Now if you are going for a long range class with this, you will need to use the Grease Suppressor and either the Spetsnaz PK RPK barrel or the Liberator barrel, making it have a lot more damage and long range. You've got Titanium Spotlight, the Microflex LED, and the 44 round mag. Now you can take off the Microflex LED and put like a KGB skeletal stock or a Serpent wrap, making it just a bit more snappy, a bit more quicker. But for close range you are going to need an optic, because the iron sights on the gun aren't that good, I think. Alright, with the Tundra it's exactly the same as the ones before. You got the Rat Suppressor, Combat Recon Barrels, SWAT 5mm laser sight, the fast mag, and the Serpent wrap, making this gun aiming quick, have high damage, and the bullet velocity is mental on this. This is one of the best snipers using the game. I don't really use it as often anymore, but it still slaps and still hits hard when you use it. Alright, so number 4 we got the MG82 and the MAC-10. Now this loadout is a very difficult one to use because the MG82 has been nerfed a lot, but you know what, that doesn't matter. We got the agency suppressor, making it very good for recoil and long range. You can go for the suppressor if you want to go for short range, but that's not really what we want to do. The match grade is very good because Task Force, yeah, it does high damage and range, but you will be running like a slug with this. You'll be moving so slow, and you'll have the exact same like damage, so it doesn't really make a difference. We've got the axial armor scope. You can use this with any other scope, but I prefer the axial armor scope, and the fast mag and the field agent grip. But you need the field agent grip with this, otherwise the recoil, you're just not going to hit any shots. The fast mag, you don't really need this, but you know, it is nice to have when you're in fights and you just want to reload fast. The MAC-10 is shredding right now. Now you've got agency suppressor. Now I would use the Task Force barrel as it does do a bit more damage, but the recoil and the accuracy is just not nice. So that's why I use the reinforced heavy. It does the exact same, but the mobility does get taken down, making this gun not as fast as it used to be. But you know what, it doesn't really matter. You've got the field engine grip, the standard 53 round drum, and the Spetsnaz grip. Now I would use the Titan Spotlight with this instead of the field engine grip, but you do need the field engine grip with this because it has a bit of recoil when you don't have it without. Alright, so we've got our two ghost loadouts here. We've got the key, you've got the Krig 6 and the Cycle pistols. Now I would use the Krig 6 with a normal SMG, but the Cycle pistols are pretty much an SMG at this point, so that's why I put it in my ghost loadout. We got the Krig 6 as the agency suppressor, the 19.7 Ranger, because I haven't unlocked that one yet. I will with the actual arm scope. Now you can use this with any other scope you want, the 4x scope if you wanted, but you know what, we stick with the actual arm scope. We've got the Raider stock and the standard 6 round mag. You can use the field agent grip instead of the Raider stock, but you know what, it has hardly any recoil anyway, so you don't really need the field agent grip. You can use it to make it more smoother, or you don't want, you just want zero recoil whatsoever. You can use that if you want, but I like to use the Raider stock. Now Cycle pistols, these are an SMG if you use it right. Now this is the monolith suppressor, the 140mm auto barrel, making this gun. This is the barrel that makes it an SMG. Got the 80 round drum, the VLK rear grip, I don't know how to say it, Elita, yeah, whatever. So it has recoil control because this gun has recoil. The PP carabin stock, so it has more recoil control and aiming stability, making this gun very decent, very decent. So that we got the C58 and the AMP3 pistols, making this loadout insane as a ghost loadout. You got the agency suppressor, the task barrel, the actual arms 3x scope, the field engine grip now, and the 45 round drum. If you don't want the 45 round drum, put on the standard 55 round drum, but it does take down the mobility and you can't run as fast with it and you can't be as smooth as you want it to be. But the task barrel, you need it because if you hit headshots, it's gonna melt everyone, it's gonna beam everyone, and it is a very high damage gun. Field engine grip, you need it because recoil control, this gun has a lot of it if you don't have it on. Now the AMP3 pistol is one of the best pistols to use in the game. Haven't really used it as much, but I think it is. So you've got the agency suppressor, the reinforced heavy. Now you can use the task barrel, but it does take a lot of recoil. The SOF target designated laser. Now I would be using Ember sighting point, but you know it does all that. The mobility isn't that nice, so you just want that. The standard 30 round mag. Now you can use that, but it does take down the mobility, making you not walk as fast or whatever. Now airborne elastic wrap. Now I would be using the serpent wrap, but the airborne elastic wrap has flinch resistance, aiming stability, and aim down sight speed, making this very good for close range. Now you can put a Kimbo on it if you wanted it, but you know what, you won't hit as many shots as you would like to. Alright, so number 7 we got the Farah and the Cold War MP5. Now the Farah, you know what, it's been nerfed a lot recently, but I still like it. It's still a decent gun. We got the Groove Suppressor, the Spetsnaz PKM RPK barrel, which is the bottom one, the actual arms 3x scope, the Spetsnaz 60 round mag, because you don't really need it, because you know what, it's just no recoil in this gun. You don't really need that because it's going to take down mobility, and you know what, you don't need it. And the Spetsnaz speed grip. Now I'm using the Spetsnaz grip is because it has horizontal recoil control, because this gun likes to go horizontal, and this helps with it, so that's why I'm using it. Oh, we got the Cold War MP5 now. We've got agency suppressor, the reinforced heavy, the SOF target designator, 40 round drum, and the field engine grip. Now, why I'm not using task barrel? Because vertical recoil control is taken down, meaning this gun will go up, side, left, behind you, wherever it will go. It will go there. Now we got this because it is a good barrel for this gun. At number 8 we got the Stoner and the Tropic Punch, which is the Tech 9. Now this Stoner beams at long range and medium range, making this gun one of the best metas to use in the game. We've got the agency suppressor, the match grade barrel, because you don't want the tarsals because you're going to be running like a slug with it, so you want the match grade if you're looking to go more aggressive and just push everyone. We've got the Axe Arms 3x scope. You can use the Royal Cross 4x scope or the Hangman or whatever one you want, because this gun is lethal at long range and medium range. You can use it for close range, but I would prefer using it as like a sniper at this point. The field engine grip and the fast mag. Now you can put on the Raider stock or the Serpent wrap or whatever, but the fast mag is nice because if you're in a fight and your SMGs are just running out, you got this and you can just reload fast. Filtering grip, you need it because this gun has recoil. This gun has a lot of recoil, but with it on and the right attachments, it has no recoil and it is a very good gun. Now the Tech 9, you got the full auto repeater barrel because you know what, unless it's an SMG, you got to make it shoot like an SMG. The reinforced heavy, now you can use task force if you want, but it will be a lot more recoil on it, and the reinforced heavy is just a bit better barrel. Filtering grip because it has got a lot of recoil, and the Solver 48 round fast mag because if you have the standard 48 round mag, it reloads so slow, and even with this on, it still reloads slow. And the Raider stock because why not? At number 9 we got the, what is this? We've got EM2, and this is the meta for an AR right now. I don't know why people like to use it. I've used it a couple times. It's pretty decent, but a lot of people were saying this is good, so I had to put this in the video. And it's got the agency suppressor, task barrel, the Axe 1's 3x scope, the field vision grip, and the 40 round drum, 40 round mag. If you hit shots with this, it beams. I've seen people do it. I've tried to do it. I can't because I had the wrong attachments on it. It wasn't maxed out. But this gun seems to be decent. So use this AR even though I haven't, and try it because this AR looks to be a beast. And we've got the FENNEC with it because the C58 is more of a medium range gun and this is a very close range gun, making this gun good. We got the bottom barrel, the Merc 4 grip, the 40 round drum, the stipple grip tape, and the sleight of hand, because if you have 40 round drum it reloads slow and you just need sleight of hand to make it reload faster. So you get in fights, you do have to like take 5 years to reload, and it's just quicker, so you can get in the fight way quicker. And for number 10 we got the PPSH and the Swiss. Now I haven't really been showing off a lot of snipers right now because I haven't really been using them. So with the PPSH we've got the Grease Presser, Task Barrel, the Spetsnaz PKM stock, the 55 round drum, and the Spetsnaz grip because this gun has recoil and this is one of the best SMGs to use in the game. I think anyway, I like to use it. I've seen a lot of people beam with it and it's just a nice gun to use overall. It is a bit of a medium range gun, but it's very close range gun as well. Now with the Swiss you got the Grease Presser Combat Recon Barrel, the SWAT 5mm laser sight, fast mag, and the Serpent grip, mate. And this is pretty much copy and paste of the Tundra and whatever sniper you want to use these attachments on it. It is mental. All the lethal and tactical equipment are exactly the same, Semtex and heartbeat sensor as in Rebirth or even normal games. You do need to use a heartbeat or a Semtex in my opinion, so yeah. If you have any more guns that you want me to go through or just show off in a video, let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, that is it for this video, and please do hit a like and subscribe if this helped you, and please use the guns and tell me what you think about them, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.